Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Kennels in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce for the first time Mr. Brown of Rose and Shiloh's litter. He is a stunning English Labradoodle boy born March 12th. And so he has just started to show his personality the last 3 or 4 weeks. And so we waited until we can give you his normal and his natural personality. Mr. Brown's Recherche score is 8, 6, 7, 8 being that he is very dependent. He is the most dependent boy in his litter. He's the first to come, the last to leave our side. He adores to be with everybody and anybody. The other thing we love about him is how snuggly and cuddly he is. He is not a puppy that is hyper or that's high energy. He is not a lump on the log. He is slightly outgoing, but he is one of the most calm and laid back puppies in his litter. He loves to snuggle, loves to cuddle, loves to be held, loves to be with people. And then he's confident. He is not shy or timid. That's one thing we love about this litter. It's not a shy litter. We think this is going to be an extremely well-trained and intelligent litter because they're so shy. A couple things that we also love about him is his size. He's actually one of the smaller boys in his litter. His mom is 66 pounds. His dad is 47 pounds. We think he's only going to get, our guess is 55 to 65 pounds. Now, being a doodle, he could be smaller. He could be 45 pounds. I don't think he's going to get much bigger than 65 pounds. So I'm always giving the upper end most of the time. The other thing we love about him is he has the curliest and most doodle coat of, I think, any of the puppies. That means he's going to shed the least. He's going to be the most hyperallergenic. He has just a lot more curl in his coat than his siblings. So he's definitely taking after the poodle much more than the lab, which just means he sheds less and he's going to look more of that doodle coat. And he's beautiful. He has that light cream coat. The parents actually produce black and whites. That's it. There's no between. And he's just absolutely stunning. Now, he's able to go home after graduating either Puppy Academy, which is training till 12 weeks of age. That's June 4th. The second training levels, our most popular training program, we call Canine College. That's training till 16 weeks of age, which is July 2nd. Now, it's the most popular training program because, one, he'll have all of his shots, so he'll be fully inoculated. Secondly, he'll be able to hold his restroom twice as long. And the third and biggest reason people choose Canine College over Puppy Academy is that his obedience commands are up to 3 times better. They learn the most between 10 and 16 weeks of age, so they grow dramatically. The third training program is Master's Program. That's training till 20 weeks of age. That's July 30th. And the fourth training level is Doggy Doctorate, training till 6 months of age, which is September 12th. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of Rose and Shiloh. If you click on those pictures, a video will play where we summarize each of the parents. There's 2 things that make us different from any other doodle breeder in the world. The first thing is the quality of our parents. Notice that we're proud of our parents. We show off our parents. You can actually go to the parents' pages and see all of their health clearances, see their show championships, see their pedigrees. We're very proud of that. You'll hardly find people that do that. This is the best English labs and poodles that we have seen used in doodles today. They come from generations of show championships and health clearances, and you can learn all that on their pages. The second thing that makes us very different is our Puppy Training Institute. Every one of our puppies are trained. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to summarize our Puppy Training Institute. We're going to show off some of our regular graduates of the program. If you do want to learn about the program and the differences between the training levels, go to our Puppy Training Institute page. There I detail that and show videos of them. But right now I'm going to summarize the program and I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve Mr. Brown. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers. And we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training, and this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate, and a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out, and a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in Mr. Brown, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures we just took of him. Right above the most recent pictures are the prices for each training level. Some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're gonna show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices in this video may not be his prices. To find his prices, you do need to look at his page. And then right below this video is a link. It says click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the words puppy application, fill it out. We will respond within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to visit Mr. Brown of Rose and Shiloh's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.